So, how has alcoholism affected you in your life?
I have a brother who's an alcoholic, and it's affected me in my relationship with him, and it's affected his entire life in terms of him never being able to finish college and not really ever being able to have a career, and just pretty much ruined his life. So it's affected me in that way.
Okay, was he a heavy drinker in college?
He didn't really go. He started drinking when he was about 14, and he drank in high school. And he didn't really go to college. He only went to college for a semester. I guess he drank when he was in college, but he drank after that. I mean, there were times when he didn't drink as much, or he tried to stop, but he couldn't ever really stop on his own. He doesn't drink now, but he only doesn't drink now because he got help for. He has underlying mental health issues, and they were not really properly addressed for a long time, which is why I think he started drinking, and that's why he became an alcoholic.
Okay, now where did you go to college?
I went to Bucknell University in Pennsylvania.
Um, on that college campus, did you think alcoholism was a problem or that people there like to drink frequently?
Yes, there was lots and lots and lots of drinking. Bucknell is known to be a big drinking school. It's one of the top rated drinking schools. When they do surveys, it's always one of the top 2 or 3 of drinking schools. Yes, everybody drank. Some people were alcoholics, some people weren't, but there was a lot of drinking.
Okay.
A culture of drinking.
Now, since you feel that there's a lot of drinking on that campus, do you think among college campuses nationwide it's like the very similar, like that alcoholism is a problem?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, as far as I know, every college has drinking problem. Every kids all have drinking problems in college now. I mean, I can't think of any college campus where there isn't any drinking. Maybe one of those religious universities or something. I don't know, in Utah or something like that. But no, I think college drinking is a huge problem. I think it always has been.
Do you think, since it is a problem, what do you think we can do to prevent kids from drinking often or just becoming alcoholics or developing alcoholism?
I think that if you have an awareness of the issues and an awareness of the problem, if kids are made to feel that if they feel like they have a problem with drinking, if they can't control their drinking, if they feel that they're drinking too much, if there's somewhere where they can go, where there's someone they can talk to, someone they can confide in, if there's groups or counselors or something that can help them, if they feel they have a problem, or if you have events and things to do that don't involve drinking. I mean, if you go to a small school like I went to, in a real small town, there's not a lot to do. There's not a lot to do socially. I mean, that's why the whole social life revolves around frat parties and drinking, because you're out in the middle of nowhere. But if you're in a bigger school like UK, or a school that's near cities, or just a bigger school in general, there should be a lot more activities for kids to be involved in, or for, to do on the weekends that don't involve parties and drinking. And I think the bigger the school is, the more there's opportunities to have things like that, where kids don't have to just go out and drink. They have other things to do.
Campuses.
I don't think so. I mean, I think there's a spike in like drinking in college, and like you drink a lot more like on the weekends. But I don't think people like really are necessarily alcoholics. Or, like there is a problem like binge drinking on the weekend. Like people go out and party like all like drink like way more than they should be. But like it's about like you can get your stuff done throughout the week and still like keep up your grades. And like the problem is when you start like drinking like throughout the week, and like that's how you have to like get by, is when it becomes a problem. But I don't see that like that's not like a frequent thing. I feel like on campus.
Okay.
numbers that they have in statistics and things like that might actually be higher or lower depending on
Okay.
how they're measuring the sample population. But it's definitely something we see, students coming in here with, and I think not just our campus, but campuses across
The nation.
Yeah, across the nation.
So you said you've seen students come through here with
Mhm.
alcohol problems. How bad were their alcohol problems?
It depends. Yeah, generally speaking, we can see someone who may have had one or two drinks and they
Mhm.
feel pretty bad about that because it's
Yeah.
against their religion, or it is against their family norms and they're feeling pretty upset about it. On the, on the other hand, we can see people who've come in and they're drinking, a pack of beer a day or a fifth of whiskey or
Mhm.
something like that, and they're really concerned about their alcohol use and abuse, and those are the kinds of people that we may not see here, given that we're a short-term therapy model. We may refer them to more intensive outpatient treatment at that point, but kind of the range in between there. Some people will drink a lot on the weekends but don't feel like their alcohol use is a problem, and that's okay. That's not